Are you ready to see a ghost? Well, you've come to the right place.
We investigate places all around Australia to see if we can capture a ghost or evidence of a haunting on camera. Welcome to another episode of Ghost Hunts. My name's Ash.
And I'm Ken.
And tonight we're standing in a town called Picton, which is apparently the most haunted town in Australia.
And that's where we come in. Tonight, we're going to explore these locations with our gadgets to see if we can find anything.
So, our team is ready and we're ready, so let's explore this place Ghost Hunt style. Let's go. Before we started this investigation, we had a very long drive to Picton, which is located in New South Wales, Australia. The dark roads become bright, and we are still driving. Time to stop and feed Lachlan.
Oh man, we have to bring you to the fucking...
Oh yeah, you want to do this again? Is he gonna go for another bite? That is the question.
Finish my dinner before I can have dessert, you know?
Oh, he's going for dessert! He's going... Oh!
After we feed Lachlan diabetes, we continue our journey. We find a place to stay and we organize our gear for the ghost hunt. We wait for nightfall and we enter the town. By the time we get to the town is empty and it's like a ghost town. The first place we head to is the cemetery. We start by getting the ghost hunting gear out and we split up into groups to cover more ground. I set up some red light motion detectors. Next, we try using our EMF meters by trying to communicate with the spirits.
Hello, residents of Picton. Is there anybody here in this graveyard that would like to communicate with us? We just want to ask some questions. Or if anyone is feeling restless, please come towards me. In front of me is an EMF we will use to communicate.
While we do this, the other team explores the other half of the graveyard.
Okay, so right now we're going to go into the depths here. We've kind of split off in teams. Ash and Lachlan over there in the distance, and me and Steph cruising around here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to position ourselves right in the middle of this cemetery next to some of these graves, take a seat. I'm going to have a look at this EMF meter and then use my my little radio as well, see if I can get any frequencies or anything like that. See if we can have a chat. Yeah, or a signal or something, find something.
So right now, I'm sitting in front of our infrared sensors, so if anything walks by, we should be able to detect it, as a loud noise will go off. But now in saying that, if anything walks by, it'll go off. Is there anybody here? Come towards me. We're still reading 16 degrees. Anybody at all, just come towards me.
So if you don't know this already, this is a spirit box. Just checks radio frequencies. Apparently spirits and stuff like that can communicate through these frequencies, leave a spike of some sort. You can sometimes even hear like a tone of voice or somebody saying a word. So check this out, scan the frequencies. You'll also maybe pick up some radio signal, but hopefully not, and pick up something that's a sign to us. Alright, so just turn the light off and we'll go dark, but as you can see, you'll be able to see this. So this is your EMF and this is your radio frequencies. So now we're just going to have a chat. So is anybody there? Any spirits at all, please come towards us. Give us a sign, sound, come towards us. We just want to know you're here.
While the other team continues their investigation, we get this.
Hello? Is anybody there with us? Can you come back towards me? Would you like to communicate with us?
If that's a yes, just come towards us and make the EMF reader go off if you can. Couple of beeps saying yes. 3 beeps for yes, 1 beep for no. Is there anybody here?
We get a brief moment of activity, but has moved on. And trust me, there's going to be some more later on in this investigation.
Is anyone currently here?
Ken tries using his ghost gear around the graveyard, but with no luck.
So what do you think of this place so far?
Well, we got 2 spikes in activity, but still not enough to say that this place is really haunted.
We pack up and head to the next spot, which is the main town of Picton. So it's the main area we're going to next. And they always forget about me. Bastards. We go around to different places around the town to see if we can pick up anything. Reports of sounds in the town of little girls laughing, a dark figure that looks like a man turning lights on and off in the library when it's closed. Ghostly cries and sounds of children playing in the local cemetery. These are just some of the things that we want to prove is happening in this town when no one is around.
As you can see, we're getting some EMF readings on Sir Thomas Picton. Sir Thomas Picton himself is emitting some EMF readings.
Holy shit, it goes beyond 5.
So there's obviously some sort of electromagnetic fields going on here. It's alright, some people coming out. Yeah, both the readers are detecting something. There's probably unlikely any supernatural current event going on here, but it's just something cool. So, we are still exploring the town of Picton and we just came across another cemetery. What do you think, Lachlan?
We didn't expect to run into this one.
No, it looks pretty creepy. So maybe this is why there's a lot of activity going on in Picton, because there's a cemetery straight in the middle of the town.
We walk through this graveyard to see if we can get anything.
Alright, Steph, so what do you think of the town Picton so far?
We picked up on some weird readings back in town at the post office, old post office, the Shire Centre. We're here at a different graveyard now, so might pick up something else and see what's going on for the night.
Anybody at all at this cemetery? Is there anybody still roaming around this cemetery?
Would anybody like to communicate with us tonight?
We get nothing, so the team continues to look around town. The George 4 Inn has some history of the paranormal, so we check it out.
Are there any spirits in this area that would wish to communicate? I've heard some old jukeboxes here are being played, even if it's just a fridge. Even if they're unplugged, the jukeboxes would play. If there's someone doing that, can we talk to you? or anyone here? Real chilly.
Apart from a fridge and a generator turning on, we get nothing, so we continue our search.
You reckon there's any ghostly activity happening in this town?
I feel like there could be. We haven't seen much though.
That is true. There hasn't been that much to really determine the spirits in this town, so who knows?
Well, just after us talking, we get this.
Walk a couple pages behind me, so I can use the GoPro for this. Hello?
Hello? It is just one of these spots again. Can you do that again? Hello? Can you come closer? Is that someone?
3 beeps, yes. Can you make it beep 3 times if you are here?
Are you a male?
Female?
Are you a female?
Are you not a person?
It's like going back and forth between 2 and 3.
Are you from here? Are you still here? Beep. Do it again.
Are you...
Another sign of a ghostly presence is a person's breath changes, as shown here by Lachlan. If there is a spirit nearby, temperature usually drops to the freezing cold, and for a brief moment, we may have got this. We continue to ask it questions, but a truck came past, and after, whatever it was, has moved on.
I kind of felt like something because it was like between 2 and 3, and then you asked that question, like went up to like 4.
I asked Lachlan what we encountered just before.
Randomly walking around, hit a spike. We thought it was just like one of them another spots again, so we asked a few questions, and the odometer was sitting on the solid 2, which is like the yellow between red. Ash asked a few questions and went up to a clear 4, so I don't know. Kind of felt like there was something there.
I also asked Steph on her experience of the town.
A little bit creepy. There's a few things going off, especially walking around. It's definitely a few things.
It hits 4 a.m. and we start to pack up and head back to the motel.
Good enough.
So we just finished investigating Picton, the ghost town. What'd you guys think?
I thought it was pretty good. We bumped into a couple of signs, I think. Yeah, saw some stuff and...
What'd you think, Lachlan?
Yeah, definitely have some rich history in this town, and definitely felt like there was some things here, so we'll see in editing.
Yeah, me and Lachlan also heard some music play when I was trying to get a shot. It was just like din 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 din.
Yeah,
din,
some
din.
piano in the background, have no idea
Yeah, we
where that
couldn't
came
work
from.
it out, but
Yeah.
it's pretty creepy. So hopefully something comes up in editing, and this old ghost town is pretty cool. But we'll see you all next time on Ghost Hunts.
Thanks for watching.
Let's go.
Next time on Ghost Hunts, we spend a night in the Picton Tunnel. Things in the dark might be trying to communicate with us.
Were they around 10 years old? Is it a girl?
Did you have a girl?